All right, we're all here. Early session on February 12th. We're going to start with deep breaths, 3 of them. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Picture it going out your feet into Gaia. Ready? And again. Try and vibrate it out. One last time. I'm seeing some nice green energy, some nice blue energy. Archangel Michael's here.
Uriel's here too. Uriel's here too. He's right beside me right here.
You always bring Uriel.
Yeah, I do.
Lovely. He's never far from you. Oops, sorry, I forgot to turn my phone off. Here. Ai katonoi ta ai ai nai ko unai ito sunai ta umai ka ito sai ai na onai ta iko sunai o aka ia isonai na kati io sai dai to o isai na onai ta ita sonai ka o sai ta a onai na ina 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 ina. Hi, Davina. I'm in so much gratitude today. I was so tired before this started, and I'm not tired anymore. For that, I'm very grateful. This is very important to me that I get together with all of you because the energy is so high when we do this light language. And it's so good for all of us that we raise our vibration. And we raise the vibration around us 18 miles. Sorry, the jets were boys. Ismael, you want to get started with our intentions, or would you like to open with a nice light language?
I'm going to open with
because the boys are getting a little rowdy.
Okay. I'm going to start with the light languages. Futein taitaist into kuantaist naya nakaist kanton tekiato ist akato konstie tokon taika one est antost intikioto O anai tashun taikistayana. Eto okost intikistuk onton tayaka. Esta kastukunto stone. Atakostiki atuntai kistakana. Ostai tianayaka. Onai anai kunte ashukuta yanaka. Otoste entai ostone akaino. Atasha no ona. E antu usti atakantu kustayata. O anaesta tunteshu kuane. Atokon taiki akustiki atukustana yakato. Estaya to tikiti atutiki anaka. Atosti atokostakas takamana costa. Estaki atokostiki atokona. Esta yono toini. Otono koshokonti yatu. Iatone atoshi atayanayaka. O anayakon taishu taikon. Iana o tain taikost intayostone. O ontakast intia konstiatonia. O naia naioko. O naitusti iatonia. O staikone. E anoia contishi atoneako. O ataishukust iatone. E anoiti acontaioshone atuconeco. Acosti atoconta. Etocosti atoconte iatone. O anacosti antoinia contaiaco. O tostintia constaia costaiana. So,
Oh, Reinhard, would you like to speak some light language?
yes, I was just about to say that.
Intention set for healing. Yaira kamari kanana kati hokalama, dialaika nanatai kataika rokamata, diakanata, nalaika, taikanana kati oko lakamata, layadani ata titikuata nikati alalakama, nanai holakabe kabika, dalakami tana kioto lokota kiuko na ki, alakia tanaka, oiki alakamati. Thank you.
Thank you, Reinhard.
Thank you. It's beautiful. Is there
Will
anyone else?
anybody else like to share some light languages as a blessing to start the group? No? Okay. All right. We will do some activations later on. I know that you welcome that, Wayne. And also maybe for Lydia, if you want. Irma, do you speak light languages?
I was activated and I do at home. I'm just not really as confident probably as someone who's been, but I do it at home and I do it. I did join last time, 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
and I plan on coming back. So
We don't force anybody. Whenever you're comfortable, it's fine.
Exactly.
I understand, believe me.
Yes. And what about you, Lacey? Or Lassie?
It's Lacey.
Lacey.
Yeah, she just she must have just left her wherever she was. So I know that Lucy does not speak it yet, but soon.
So maybe
Roxanne.
it's a late welcoming.
There's Lacey. Do you speak it yet? Me? Roxanne, do you speak it yet?
Hello everybody. Yes, I do. I do not have a lot of time since I do it, but I do speak it, and I would love to share it with you at some point. Yes.
Okay, so
we do it all together when everyone has an opportunity to put an intention forward. And it can be for anything. It can be a personal intention, set an intention, and then we'll all speak whatever you would like. If it's a prayer, if you just want to hum along with us as we speak light language together, just for everybody's personal intention. It can be for a friend that's ill or for anything. Whatever intention you want to speak about, and we'll all do light language or whatever you want to do together.
Okay, we can start with the intentions if you like. Would you like to ask for something or to set an intention, Reinhard? So we can all together. You are very welcome. Those who speak light languages, you are very welcome to talk light languages at the same time. That helps us also to lose those nerves inside to sharing as a collective here in this group. That's why we open this space also to help people to feel comfortable to express themselves and to express light languages and anything you like, actually. Those who don't speak light languages, prayers are always very powerful. So you can join us doing some prayers. And yes. So we can start with the intentions if you like, Reinhard, and then we...
Yeah, I find it very helpful if we can do an intention for getting better acquainted with the energy which is coming in, which is sometimes very difficult to focus on, and sometimes it's okay. So I think this is what everyone can use when we have this attention set. Okay.
So yeah, we get incredible waves lately of massive amount of energy that sometimes it's very easy to digest and process, and sometimes it's really hard. So yes, let's do that. So welcome anyone who wants to share some light languages with that intention that Reinhard said.
Very good. Hisai konaita, sanai waka, sinawali, walai, korai, ikosia, yawata ika, inai tetusi, nai maka, aihuata, isai wa ikotusi, mani wa ikoita, isai nai iwata, nunai wa kiwa, mai nai wa kia, inai kaiwa, inaya, unaya kaiwa, unaya iya kaiwa, unai saita, ukaiya, unaya, mai nadi ikasiata, usaya kahuanaya, saya tia kaita, kaya yaka, unai sanaya ka usai saitaya, unaya kaita, usaya taita.
Iti tukunaitone Osta anaya hatu intukontone ono taisho konto tayakas taikonstikiato kontosho kontayata ono kostia costa. Okay, Zeus is the bird from that. For those who don't know who is Zeus, he always joins us here talking light languages with Blue Avian. So yeah, next, Michelle, would you like to share some intentions?
Sure. I would like to set my intention that those of us who don't speak light language will be activated today, and our throat chakras will be opened up and expanded.
Thank you
Very
so
good.
much, Michelle.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Okaya, okaya, onaya,
Ila,
ikayo atatia, kakusaya, wakiwa ishia, kaisa naya kwa, kusaya, naya kuatia ka, ikayo nuya kayo, tusayo naya futi, tusayo nuya kuishi, naya tunaya watia, tusatia ya Nunia kaiwa, nutaya kisiata, unaita kunaya kwa, yakai tusuya, inayaka, itahi kasaya yakaita, inaita ikaita, akai ita kaiwa, umaina yaka, itaya ukaita sayata, inaita ikaita sayo, imaya kunaya taiti. Hiya hikaiwa tatayawaka, ikaita yawaita, ukaitu saita yakaita, inayawa natutasiyata.
Thank you. And now is your Wayne. You're muted, Wayne.
Unmute yourself. There you go.
Eventually, sure. Yeah, I'd like this the same as to activate light language, and I'd also like to pray for a lot more people to become aware and raise their levels, because a lot of people are inquisitive, they don't know what's out there, and so that they also become enlightened about bringing up the vibration level for the rest of the world, because that's important to me. I think that's the future.
Beautiful. Thank you, Wayne. Taistia ato oye eki ikitia titia
MISA taratapua, taratekia,
And now it's you next, Roxana.
An intention. Well, I wish everybody in this group and further to have more awareness of what they have to leave behind, and an easier and smoother process with dissolving the old cells and shedding the skin, you know, and embracing those shadows in order to dissolve them. And coming back home to self-love, self-worth, to fill the cup in order to share further the love.
That's beautiful, thank you.
Maka tu sanayo ki o puya kayu tu sanayo tu sanayo wa tu sanayo ta ku tu tayo wa ti sanayo ki tu sanayo ki kayo wa ti sanayo ki kayo ki sanayo ki unai kai so mai Umai ko unai ka
Još otorku
Makiso mai mai no so mai kai umai ku iko utai se mai kai so mai ito so mai so mai umai ito so mai umai
Thank you. Now is you, Lydia. Lydia.
I think I need for myself because I had 2 days. These 2 days were for me was very hard for me. I releasing something and I feel this heaviness and pressure in my heart area. And until 1 o'clock this day I was very bad, but now again it's a little bit better, but still I can release this heaviness and it's dragging me down. I don't know what is it, but just feel very heavy.
Is it focused in your chest, you say?
Yeah, on the heart or chest or left side is totally don't know. Maybe these energies.
Okay, let's do one.
Thank you.
Mana ukaku tusu atika kutusawa umakatusa uta uka u abatuso uatu umanuna ukotuso ua ukakutusua umakusu utu ukasu
yo no estoy anaya. Oh, na yo soy akoto yanai kone. Oh, ay sone. Oh, anaitos tia. Oh, anito.
It's
So,
the energies, Lydia.
Thank you very much.
It's the energies, Lydia.
Yeah, I was feeling always.
The green energy is for you today.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I feel it.
I felt like angels around you coming, like doing like an infusion, like with their breath. Like that's why I was like, oh, like that. At
Yeah.
that same time, I was feeling like
I was
they
doing
were
the same
doing that.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah, the light language, they had me doing this, ooh, like I was doing something totally different for her, and I could feel it pushing it away from her.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw this green lights. Yeah. Thank you.
And Archangel Michael was telling me it was the energies. It was the energies around it. We were actually pushing this like gray stuff away from you. Gray. It was all green energy towards you. Yeah. He said it was the energies, but you had this like gray film around you.
Yeah.
Like a cloud.
Okay. Oh.
But I'm going to do a release for your whole, everybody else is going to get this too. It's a release of like negative energies. There could be just like lost souls or negative, just dead air.
Yes.
I'm going to do it for everybody anyway. It's we welcome all entities in love and light. We speak to you from the Lord God of our being, telling you all you are healed and forgiven, lifted and enlightened, surrounded by the Christ light and the Christ love. We ask the beautiful many to escort you off to your perfect place. Go in peace. Archangel Michael, please take them home. Thank you. Now I ask the white light of the source of all that is to fill this space with your love and light. Picture a tornado of white crystalline energy of source going through your place like a tornado and filling it with white light. And any dead air or dank negative energies, there's no lost souls in your house, nothing. It's pure. I have that prayer. If you want it for your home, contact me.
Beautiful. Thank you, Deb.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now it's Irma.
Me?
Yes.
I have my volume kind of low. I need to maybe turn it up.
He says
Because my
Irma.
husband is home.
He says Irma the Latino way, and it's beautiful. Irma.
Irma. I remember my mother saying that a lot too. Irma Xiomara. Yes, thank you. You know, I ditto Roxana. She just said it so well. Energy is really coming in and I am getting very warm. So excuse me, I'm turning beet red.
That's okay.
Oh.
Light language brings it in really strong too.
Does it? Because
It
look.
does. I love it.
I feel like I'm going to explode any minute, but yeah, I sometimes struggle with as I'm reaching up, they're reaching down. So if we can clear some of that, for not just me, but for many, as Roxana said, just for those reaching up, if we can clear that and just kind of clean that up a little bit, as make it a little bit easier for us to navigate through. So thank you.
Helping also with the grounding to allow the energy to flow, because this is what we are receiving, huge amounts of massive energy, waves of energy. So
and that's why it's happening. That's why it's hitting Earth. It's loving energy. It's trying to wake people up. And that's why you're seeing a lot of them are fighting it. That's why you see all this mass confusion. They're fighting it. So, you know, we're here to help them. They're getting confused. They don't understand it. It is loving energy hitting the Earth also. So And this is a big wave hitting us. It's raising us, but they're getting confused. Hi, Davina, darling. Hi, Faye, by the way, welcome. It's good to see you, sweetheart.
See y'all.
But yeah, there's a lot of confusion out there.
Yeah, it helps me to do more grounding exercises, like maybe in the morning and then at night time before I go to sleep, to let that energy keep flowing whilst I'm sleeping, and also when I'm going to start my day, because this is massive. What is happening is so powerful, and if we retain that in our bodies and we create resistance, it can feel like nasty sometimes. That's why it's very important to release and to relieve that resistance that we offer with our system and body.
It's harder for me to ground when it's 13 below. So I need to find, pardon me?
Yes.
I need to find a different way to ground.
Yes, you can.
I usually ground outside.
You can actually use your imagination. I mean, when it's cold here in UK, I don't go out much neither, because it's freezing or raining a lot. It can rain for 2 or 3 weeks in a row, constantly. So that's why I learned to develop the imagination, and your imagination is powerful. It can take you anywhere, and you might think that because you are still in your home, that you are not doing that grounding with your imagination, but you do. Imagination is one of our most powerful tools that we have in ourselves to heal others, to ground, for anything. Actually, what we are doing is intention. And then with your imagination, you can do the same. For example, if you feel like the blockage is here, like with Lydia, if you feel like the blockage is here, use your imagination, passing light and love and energy in that area. I usually see myself like another person, like a hologram, and then I start healing that person, which is myself. I know and I acknowledge that is myself in front of me. So I start doing the same that I do to somebody else, to all people with the angelic REIKI, with the healing, with anything, is to just imagine yourself. In terms of grounding, what I do is to connect myself. I imagine like some roots, like if I was a tree, and I see how some roots comes out from my feet and connect to the planet Earth, and reaches the core, the center, where that massive energy is in Mother Earth. And I get all the way down with my roots there. And then when you do that, imagine also that you are all connected to the whole universes, all the existence. And that is very powerful. Maybe at first it feels like, what am I doing? I'm making this up. Okay, it might feel like that at first, but practicing and practicing, you will start feeling and noticing changes in yourself that will tell you that it's really working, and it's really working. We have all this. All of us, we have that power inside to do everything that we need for ourselves. We don't really require from people outside to do it to ourselves if we know how to use imagination, the power of imagination. So yeah, so for winter times, it's very useful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So let's do the light language transmission for her.
I soro e kuru sisi o koe ti. Sisi o koe ti o ana
Oi,
ti.
ai, awa.
Tu sisi
Wai,
o mai ka ata i kuru.
nai,
Ti
ya
o
was, ya was,
i ti o ata.
ruas,
Ti o
ya
ti o ti o ata. Nai ti o ti o ti o ti o ti o.
ya ta was,
Usai
Yes,
mai
antara was,
uma ia
was, matara tikara, ewana,
Ikusai kosai iota isamai
ya kampus watara,
Dietist intitis intaton antainto ona ti o ti ato ti ato antisti inti antanst ti ato. Thank you, lovely. Now it's you, Lucy.
Hello.
Hello.
I would like to ask for your help to help me kind of find myself or to activate my divine purpose here in the world, because I'm a little bit lost. Yeah.
Is that something that you've been feeling for a long time, or just recent that you started
Well,
feeling like?
I am trying to heal the world and help people for many years, but I don't know if I'm approaching it the right way. I love to listen light languages also, but I don't know if it's my purpose to speak them. You know, I just kind of don't know what to do here.
Okay, thank you, Lucy. Let's do that. Thank you. So beautiful. Faye. Hello, Faye.
She texted something in the chat for as an intention.
Oh, yes. Please send me positive energy and this having a mood swing.
Randy's her husband.
Okay, Faye. O ita anaista anoeta
Tiki isomaki inaita Imaiki isomaki Omaika iki
And now is Davina. She would like to send love, light, blessings, and healing energies to people, beings affected by the coronavirus on the planet Earth. And she sent us love to all. Okay, Davina, thank you very much. She's at work. That's why she types. She listens to these light languages groups while she's working. And it's amazing. She's incredible. Okay.
And she speaks beautiful light language.
Yes. Very cheerful. The blue avian. It's incredible.
Beautiful, beautiful. Ahí se cocina y caíto
Sí, pues, sí, pues,
The east, ita ist into una ianai, ta ist yata and tust in. Feeling high. Thank you, Davina, and thank you everyone for sharing all these beautiful intention, light languages, prayers, and love. What about you, Deb? Would you like to set an intention?
My intentions have already, my intention for today was already met. They've already said mine.
Okay, lovely.
It was actually for the people that are waking up and for the people on the planet. That was mine for today, so it was already said. I do have to say I'm very grateful that everybody came. I mean, today's been really marvelous. It really has.
Yes.
Seeing my buddy Wayne, I haven't seen him so long. You made my day today seeing your face. I've missed you.
I missed you too, and I really missed this forum and all the people. And it amazes me all around the world how we connect. I go away from these all the time. I feel almost from happiness and joy. I can't stop smiling.
That's so beautiful.
It does feel good.
I want to set an intention for all of us to keep finding our soul family and connecting to more and more people, so we reflect ourselves in each other. I'm very lucky to find lately so many beautiful soul brothers and sisters. Roxanne, for example, has been the most recent. It's just lovely, so beautiful when you connect with someone and you find that the 20, 30 or 40 years that you've been like thinking that you are a weirdo.
I know.
Or thinking that you've been sort of from abandoned or coming from another planet or whatever. It's so nice to feel and meet other people who actually feels the same than you and can do things like you and talk with the heart, especially talking with the heart, because that's all about talking with the heart. So I would like to set the intentions to that, to make all of us attract more and more people who are connected to our soul family.
I know, and who else? I mean, I can't go around and say, oh, I'm meeting with the people today to talk light language. Most people I know wouldn't even know what I was talking about. You know, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Most, I guess, normal people. My brother, who is yeah, I know, what is normal? But my older brother, who is awake, wouldn't know what I was talking about because he doesn't know anything about light language. You know, when we came in, before most of you arrived, I was talking about a crystal that was talking to me telepathically. I couldn't tell that to everybody. I couldn't walk into the store where it was sitting out front and they were selling this crystal and say, your crystal telepathically spoke to me. People would have thought I was crazy. You were speaking to me. You told me how beautiful I was. I never had.
And we think you're lucky.
I never had a crystal talk to me because I've heard people say that. But I never had one. I mean, some people would say, I bought this crystal because it spoke to me. And I looked at them and said, oh, that's wonderful. But I never had the experience. I didn't think they were crazy, but I never had that experience before. I walked in the door and my whole being vibrated from these crystals. And one of them said to me, you are so beautiful. And I went, oh. It really did talk to me. If I had a couple $1,000, that would have gone home with me. Check, please. Go ahead. Sorry, Ismael. That was my experience.
No, that was great.
Yeah, that was great.
Great.
The amethyst is big up to my waist. I have a picture of it. I had to take a picture.
I think we forget.
I sent it to Lucy. Lucy saw the picture of it. Huh, Lucy?
Yes, I think from time to time we also forget how beautiful we are. And it's so nice to receive these wonderful messages.
Well, and you know what? It probably saw my face because I had that 5-hour drive with her. I walked in the door with that face, like, oh my God. Nemesis said, oh, look at you, you're so beautiful. And that's just like, I was floating after that. Go ahead. Let's do your intention. Light language.
Okay, lovely.
I was chatting to some people about this group, and they were quite intrigued. And some people have actually spoken or sung in tongues in church, and they didn't realize that they'd lost the gift. And I said, the guys I hang out with, actually, it's a natural occurrence. You feel so great afterwards. And there's a lot of people asking about these things. And I repeated your one, Debs, about when you saw Charlie Chaplin dancing in one of your visions. You recall that? And Charlie Chaplin, it was Jesus, Charlie Chaplin dancing in one of these sessions.
Oh, about Rick's visions? About what Rick sees?
No, about one of the visions you saw. We were busy chatting on one of the earlier meetings, and he was tap dancing with his top hat on. And I said, that's what, that's how easy it is. People see
Maria
it.
Magdalene.
Jesus.
Jesus, yes. Yeah. And then I repeated on how you helped you when you saw coma, and I said it's there. There's time and distance don't matter in this dimension. We've just got to raise it up and up and up. And there's a lot of interest. A lot of people are waking up.
Yeah.
This is it. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. Now is the time, and that's why these energies are hitting Earth. Because this is the time for them to wake up, and their higher selves and their angels are all saying, let's go, it's the time. Their hearts have to open up. This is their time.
It's time to express ourselves. It's time to break those walls of fear and being shy and hide. Now it's time to blossom and be ourselves to each other, and just be crystal clear. And yeah, I was one of those who will I spent like 8 years behind cameras, sharing groups, light languages groups, and all sort of things like Hucolo. I think Michelle goes to Hucolo sometime. I was there all the time for 8 years, but I didn't dare to show up and to say something, and I wanted so much, so many times. And it was actually when my light languages got activated that I felt it. I say, look, I need to come out there. I was receiving these messages in my dreams from angels. You had to come out there. You need to tell to the people who you are. You need to tell, just be you. It doesn't necessarily need to be something complex or anything particularly in one way or in another. Just be you. Just be you. Say who you are. Say whatever it comes through. Let's be the channel that you are to others and the love that you are to others. And yes, my light languages got activated in a group that Beck and Deb were organizing, and they just got activated in the middle of the night at 3:33, and I felt like I needed to talk to the whole world. 1 week later, I was already running these groups with Deb. It was all synchronicity. It was all we had to do it. We had to meet. We had to collaborate.
Yeah, my angels kept bugging me. They kept bugging me. You need to do a group. You need to do a group.
And we met.
And I asked him to do it with me. Yeah. Yeah.
It was like a perfect timing.
It was. It really
I was wishing that. She was wishing that. We were like, what? Actually, we are going to start running this group. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of groups out there that do this. There really are. But I think we don't run it like a discipline thing. We just go with the flow. And I don't think I think it needs to be whatever our guides tell us to do. I don't think it should be like a ritual. It should just be open. And if somebody wants to speak about their day or about what their dream was, or, you know what I mean? That you should be free to be able to speak about something.
Yes.
And you don't have to speak language to be in this group. Anybody can be in this group. This is open to anybody that wants to sit and raise their vibration. You don't ever have to speak light language to be in this group.
And when I say something in this direction,
Sure.
I remember we were talking for weeks and weeks and months in the groups, and some were talking light language, and for example, I was just sitting there and listening to it, and eventually at some time, not to be planned beforehand, I started to speak it. So don't worry about not speaking just now. What I found out also in the beginning, when you start to sing light language, you don't have your mind involved so much, and you get more fluently, and this is helping too. So it was just a joke in the beginning, but it was helpful. Just think about it. Just sing light language. You know, something like this, and you find it more easy. So that's all what I want to say. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Reinhard. So beautiful. Yeah, it is like that, and
yeah,
it helps a lot with the stopping the thinking processing. Now,
yeah, it comes from your heart. Yeah,
we are so programmed to think about everything. Light language is just that point when, like when you are maybe traveling in the train and you are looking through the window and you are seeing the beautiful nature, the beautiful trees, and your minds just go away. It's that point that you meet there with the light languages. It's that point where everything disappears, and it's only you in that present moment being yourself 100% or 1000%, and you start feeling everything through yourself. Through usually, as Michelle say, it feels a lot of like some sort of pressure here in the throat with the heart chakra, and goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And if you notice something like that, just start singing, like Reinhard said, singing, talking gibberish, whatever it comes, let it happen, because it really gives you that sense of flow and freedom. And it's like when you are dancing, you feel the same. You are moving, and then you just lose that control from the mind, and then you just flow with everything else. And that's something that helps a lot. Light languages help a lot to get to that point where you separate the patterns from your day, the patterns from your past, whatever you want to do in the future. You create that space for yourself to really be what you want to be, and with no judgment, with no anything. It's a blessing moment. It's an incredible moment every time that we go there, and we can all go there. We can all go there in one way or in another with whatever. Some people love cycling. Maybe cycling, they feel that. Some people dancing, some people doing karaoke. They found out that they speak light languages. Can be in any way. It's very important to do things that really makes you feel good in life, that they calibrate very high for yourself, like things that you really enjoy. Like when we were little, we were children, we were just creative all the times. We were just doing whatever our imagination was leading to, and we were just doing things without thinking that we were going to do that. We were just having fun. And I don't think that because we are adults, we should stop having fun. We should keep having fun all the time. All the time. This life, it doesn't need to be so serious, so mentally programmed, and we just need to release. We just need to let go. So many worries, so much stuff that hold us like imprisoned in ourselves. Just dance, jump, run, do something. We lose the sense when we get in that stuck feeling. We lose this is when we get clouded, and the way to break through that is by doing things that we like. Sometimes I do cooking. I just go and I invent a recipe and I do some cooking in the kitchen, and then all of a sudden I'm already connected, so powerfully connected, because the cooking takes me away as well. Sometimes it's, I don't know, whatever, running or using cycling in the forest. It can be anything that you like. Some people like, I don't know, fixing things, or computers, or creating things like these beds, or like malas, or I don't know, activate your creativity. It's time to, like we say before, it's time for action. It's time to express, and we do that when we do what we like. We do express ourselves, and that is what allows us to connect with Source and to connect to Pachamama straight away. And that's a way. Whenever you are lost, use your imagination. If you cannot go out, use your imagination. Connect. That you still feel stuck, start doing things that you like. Sometimes we need to force ourselves to do these things. And we shouldn't confuse the programming that we had when we were little from our parents, like, oh, you should do this in this moment that you don't feel like doing that. Many of us, we get confused with these orders that we received when we were little and we didn't want to do certain things. This is not about that. We need to be aware and to be conscious that this is about us. It's about loving ourselves. It's about looking after ourselves. It's nobody giving us an order. It's actually our souls maybe wanting to open up and to express everything. So don't confuse those orders with your present voice in your mind saying, maybe if you go outside and you do some jogging, maybe it will be great for your body, let's try. Let's at least try. And then when you try, is when you realize how powerful is that, how much transformation that can create in your life. And from there, you get the energy that you need to do other things in your day, more other things in your day. So it's, at the end of the day, it's only our mind stopping us from doing everything. Only our mind. There is nothing out there stopping us from doing anything we like and from being free. We are already free. We are already completely free. It's only our thoughts and making us believe the contrary. So yes.
Just with you guys, often when I mute myself and we pray, I get in my solar plexus, I get like butterflies, and then I start talking in strange. I don't know if I'm doing it or whatever, but I'm going to talk from my solar plexus and disengage my mind, and I can do it quietly. It's not as pronounced as the rest of you, and I don't know. I'm getting this feeling in my solar plexus. Is this me doing it, or is this part of the whole transition getting towards speaking my language?
From my point of view, it can be many things at once. It can be something that is blocked, getting unblocked. It can be you just activating your inner energy at that moment. These butterflies is like, well, here in the solar plexus we have all the massive power of the whole universe and the massive power of our intentions. So that happens to me a lot when I'm receiving that call to do something. So I start feeling this butterfly, I start feeling a lot of stuff here in my, like in my belly. And then I start, what I do is grounding, and then I start feeling, like processing, what is this there trying to tell me? So this is a process of stopping yourself during the day also, create some space, sacred space for yourself, and think about what would you like to do in that moment, for example, because that is creativity there moving. So that energy can be used to do so many things, so many good things for yourself or for others. I will always recommend to start with yourself, because once that you filled up your glass, let's say that your body is a glass, and when you filled up your glass with water, and it's full of water, you have plenty of water to give to others. So it's better to work in ourselves first. Then once you feel like, oh my God, I have so much love to give, I have so much, I feel like a volcano spreading love and love over my body. So in that moment, start spreading to the collective, to wherever. And again, we don't need to go to someone. You just, with your imagination, you can send your intention. We don't even have to imagine anything, because some people have the capability to imagine things very easily, but some others don't. They are more used to feel, and then so just feeling is the language of everything. Yes.
Thank you.
Anyone would like to say something about the solar plexus? Or is welcome. Anyone is welcome to share anything in this moment and all the time. Hello, Liz. Maybe we could do a light language for Liz. Liz, would you like to say an intention for yourself or for someone or for the world, the collective, and then we will do these light languages all together?
Healing for myself. I've been through a lot over the last 7 years, a lot of injuries, and still trying to make peace in my mind with it, and raise my kids too. So that's kind of what I need.
Okay, Liz. So anybody is welcome to join. Tatum taste and tai
Inayateki isisi mayati iwaka. Isamayatu umay iya ku istu sumayatu sumayatu sayufuniata umayatu umayatu mayatu samatu umayatu sunayaku sunayaku
Oh, dai. Tiatus, tiata.
Thank you.
You're welcome, love. And leads?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Just to raise the vibration of the planet. That's
beautiful. Okay, love. Thank you very much. Okay, now we can proceed. Thank you for coming, all. Thank you, Deb, for being here, despite the journey. And despite
Thank you, everybody. It was a beautiful, beautiful day today.
Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Roxana, Michelle, Lydia, Reinhard, Lacey, Liz, Lucy, and Davina at work.
Wonderful. Oh, Davina, it's Davina.
We'll do a closing one, if you like. Would you like to do a closing one to say goodbye, Deb?
The little lunatic behind me is just being so bad.
Whoever who wants to join for a closing one, and then that will be like a see you soon. Om taas inta
Now he's being quiet. As soon as I called him a lunatic. Thank you, everybody. It was so
Thank you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, next week.
Okay. Go well. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Bye. Thank you.
Cheers, Debs. Cheers, Ismael. Cheers, everyone.